Morning, or it might be afternoon when this goes out. You joined me mid-house move. Do you remember my transit van? I've still got it. Do you remember that BMW van? I've still got that as well. That is supposed to be going in for stickers. I'm going to text Russ now as well, make sure he hasn't forgotten me. The transit van, I'm not doing anything with it. It's just such a cool van to have around, so that hasn't gone anywhere. I do have some news though. I actually sold that BMW coupe off of yesterday's video, so that's going to be going, and that helps out with the house move. What are you boys staring at? What is it? Are you jealous of my teeth? Yeah, I bet you are, because they're dead smart. You coming over? Come on. I haven't got anything for you. Oh, we've got some carrots and stuff that I could have brought over. I'll bring them up later, I promise. All those carrots that, you know, that go down the back of the cupboard that you get delivered by Riverford, and then you never ever actually get around to cooking them. Because, I mean, what do you even use carrots for? I chuck them in a curry, maybe a stew. You're all muddy. Have you been rolling around? Come on, boys. You can't be rolling around in the mud when the weather's like this. That's funny because they're both girls, but you can be what you want to be in 2025. Well, all of that seems to be dropping off a cliff now, doesn't it? All the DEI stuff. Hey, did I tell you, when I did that video, don't you bite me, don't you bite me. Oh, I'm a bit scared of donkeys. When I did that video the other day, about the housing one, do you remember that one? All about the problems with renting. I wanted AI to generate me an image that went with the story. So I uploaded the whole story and AI produced an image for me, which is the one that I actually used on my Facebook. But did you know that the first image it produced of a family with 2 children was 2 blokes? So I thought that was a bit odd. So obviously my family, you know, my family isn't 2 blokes. I appreciate DEI and all that stuff, but my family isn't 2 blokes. So I said, have another go and make it, you know, a man and a woman, nuclear family, because that's what I've got. And then it gave me a man and an Asian woman, which again, you know, it's quite interesting, isn't it? That was AI trying to tick the DEI boxes. So it took me 3 attempts to actually get Google Gemini to generate a family that looks like my family. Funny, isn't it? All right, boys, girls. Right, let's do some car stuff. So today we're going to get out the wind and we're going to do the GOOLOO. The GOOLOO jump starter, you'll remember I used on the Audi, which is completely dead, and I was amazed that it actually started the Audi. Now, since then, the Audi has been parked outside the barn, and this has been in the boot of the Audi. Let's see if, bearing in mind I've never charged this device, this is as it arrived with me, let's see if it can now also start my Volvo, which you saw from yesterday's video is also completely dead. So we'll go inside, out the wind, and we'll do an unboxing. Weather's a bit nicer today, but it's due to change drastically tomorrow. So not looking forward to that. Tomorrow, we're supposed to be moving house, and it's going to absolutely batter it down all day. Here's my Audi. Luke has the new wheels for the Audi down at his place, the proper 5-spoke ones, and I'm still waiting for the guy that wanted to buy these wheels to get in touch with me, because that would offset what I spent on the Audi wheels. Oh, I've also got to give a shout out to these guys for doing me a discount on the used Audi wheels, which, to be fair, I haven't even seen yet. They arrived at my house, my wife went mad, and I asked Luke to go and collect them in his truck. So as far as I know, those wheels are in Luke's truck. So missing Volvos and missing wheels. Let's go and jumpstart GFF, the Mouldy Wonder. Right, 3 weeks to flatten the curve. Motorhome. Should we have a motorhome update? We've got the rear brakes in pieces, as you can see. Oh, as I drop all the stuff. Luke has made a start, as you can tell, and we've got new handbrake cables. We've got new cylinders going on, and then it will have brakes, and then it can drive again. After that, we need to do the cooling system. So a few bits and bobs on the cooling system, and then she should be on the road. Still my favourite feature on the Moho is this, the underwater lights, which, if you cast your minds back many videos, there's a hole here that I forgot to fill. So instead, I put a plug on it with that sticker. The plug does nothing. So that's cool. Right, in the back, now that we can see, because it's actually light, I'm going to try and remind myself what this car is actually made of whilst I make this video. Annoyingly, I think it's got the bad boot liner, because I nicked the good one for another car. The headlining is now coming down completely, but that means, you all know what that means, it's going to get a Geoff headlining at some point. Unless somebody reaches out and says, actually, Geoff, I'd like to buy GFF. but unless that number is 4 digits, it's not for sale, because I really like it. These wheels need to be refurbished, and these tyres are knackered. That's okay. I don't think it's ever been cleaned, so it needs to go for a valet. I'll get the wheels refurbished, fresh bolts, new discs and pads. I've got a set of winter tyres at home, so the tyres are sorted. Don't need to worry about that. What tyres are these? No, I didn't put these tyres on. They are just the old tyres. So refurb the wheels, new indicator flasher. But I always really... Look how muddy it is. Where's it been? Maybe this was all kicked up from the trailer when it came down here. Okay, so I always liked this car. I always really liked the way it drove. I suspect the windscreen's leaking, which is why we've got a lot of humidity in here. But as you can see, because it's been sat in the barn, it has gone full-on barn find. So I'm going to try jump start it and get it out the barn and get some sunshine on it, which funnily enough is what I need to do with my children. They're both looking extremely pale and like they need some sun. So I'll do that to the Volvo first, and then we'll do that to the children next week. Cool. So that's my Volvo. Let's see if the jump pack will work. Oh, let's do an unboxing first, because the sponsors always like it when I do an unboxing, but I've never really been very good at doing conventional sponsorship videos. I very much do them my way, which will be interesting to see just how many people watch my Geoff buys teeth video, because that comes across, well, I haven't done any of the things that they asked me to do, so I'm waiting for them to sign off on that. That video should have gone out today, but I got a bit of a discount with the dentist, which means they have to sign off on whether they like it or not. And I haven't done any of the things that they asked me to do in that video. I've done it my way, which is great because it's a better video, but I've got to hope that they like it. There's an excellent interview in that video with a chap called Stephen. Yes, he's had his teeth done, but he bought a Lamborghini Countach for £39,000 back in the day and ran it for a number of years. And there's a good chat with him about his Lamborghini Countach ownership. So it's not just teeth. There's a lot of car content. There's fake Rolexes, there's some octopus, some scenery, a massive waterfall. And I talk you through why I went to Turkey and what I had done. And I think if you're British and have got terrible teeth, you'll probably find it a really interesting video. Right, let's go and do the GOOLOO and get this bad boy fired up and out the barn. Before we do that, let me tell you one of the things that I absolutely love about this car. Look where it came from. It came from Tyne Lawn Garage. Landfair Pwylgwyn Gilgwegioki Rob William Tislagogogogok, or however you say it, but there's no way I'm removing that sticker. That's so cool. Proper Welsh car. And it came from really long-term ownership as well. It sadly came from a chap that had passed away, but he loved this car for most of his life. So I'm glad it's back. I really am. Did I pop the bonnet then, or did I just get distracted and talk to you instead? No, I did pop the bonnet. Okay. Let's see if we can do all this with one hand, shall we? Got the jump pack down here. Got my new surfboard in there. That was a very optimistic purchase. Mrs. Jeff's going, why did you buy a surfboard? You never go surfing. How come you're not as fit and healthy as you should be? You should be much better looking than you are. You should lose some weight. You should stop drinking beer in the pub with Carl. I know, but I like drinking beer in the pub with Carl. Carl, I enjoyed last night. Can't remember much of it, but I enjoyed it. Major continuity error there, not gonna lie. Another day has passed, possibly even 2 days, but I've had my battery on trickle charge and it's got some power in it, not enough to start the car, but now we should be cooking because nothing was touching this car. Multiple jump packs, none of them were working. So we're gonna try it again on this jump pack. And Small Bean, you're gonna film it for me. Come here, you can film.
Okay.
Come on. Double jump pack! Right, good.
Should I stop recording?
Yeah, that's fine. Luke, this video is just for you. Do you remember the screaming Volvo? It's back. It's starting and running. I'm not sure this one's doing too well. It's very smoky now. It's up to temp, but it's not happy. It's not been used for a long while. And you're all like, Geoff, you're so cruel to cars. Look, cars need to survive my ownership. Simple as that. Treat them mean. Treat them mean, keep them keen. Right, the mould is now, it's not too bad. I've wiped most of it on my hoodie. That'll be good for when we go out for dinner tonight, won't it? Mrs. G's always moaning that I haven't got any nice clothes. What's all that under there? Oh, that'll be why. Because I didn't drive it very far. I didn't realise the brake calipers are disconnected. That's funny. Oh yeah, it's like Fast and Furious, look. There's no brake caliper on it. Oh yeah, of course, because Steve started the work. He did tell me not to drive it, I remember now. I didn't drive it, Steve. Well, not far anyway. All right, look, there's nothing that Luke can't fix. Isn't that right, Luke? Right, so the Volvo is now back out there, meaning the Transit's in here. Look at my perfect reversing. Look at that. Couldn't get any closer to the scooter if I tried. It's not touching. It's perfect. Perfect piece of driving. Are you impressed with your dad?
Not really.
Do you just want to go home?
Yeah.
I've done some organising. I'm going to try again on the GOOLOO, see if the GOOLOO can get it into life now that I've driven it around a little bit. It is smoking a bit, so I'm a bit concerned about that, but it's not a priority at the minute. It can go back in the barn. This weather is absolutely foul. I want to pressure wash it all off and all underneath, and then let that dry and then get it back in. But nothing is drying until about April. To be fair, I reckon I spray painted this battery silver there, as in this one's knackered, take it to the tip. So that's not going to help either. Right, we're on boost. Come on, car. Let's be having you. Has it got life? It's got life. Oh, well done, GOOLOO. Come on. Saves me getting everything else out. Excellent. Another top-rated product from Geoff Buys Cars, who genuinely uses this stuff in the real world and doesn't just make advertising videos for YouTube. Cool. If anyone else wants to send me some products, I'm really good at product tests. Let's get this back in before we all die of hypothermia. Geoff, it's just the weather. It's just England. It's just rubbish. That's what it is. Look at this now. It's not smoking. I fixed it. I'm telling you, I have an ability. I have a Midas touch. Oh! That's way better than it was. What it wanted was a rag round the farm. That's all it needed. Oh, it's smoking again. Let's get it back in. The thing is, you're probably looking at this car and thinking, what a heap, it's absolutely worthless. But look at this video here that I'm about to insert. This is when I had it all cleaned up and it was all running well and everything was hunky-dory when I had it 18 months ago. I know there's a good car beneath all of the non-starting, smoking and mould. There is. We just have to get the good car out of this car at some point. Not today. Oh, John's got a little collection of cars up here. Don't tell anyone though. He's got a purple Porsche 911 Cabriolet. We could give that to iconic auctioneers. They could put £1 million estimate on it and then watch it not sell. Or we could have Harry's XJC V12 Coupe. Two of them in here. Two of them in here. Two of them in here. We'll take an offer. Anywhere around £150,000 will do it. Oh, John's got the blue Hot Wheels Mercedes SEC with a beige interior. I've never seen that one. Might nick it because he's not here. I'm joking, John. Yeah, I mean, we can joke around, but I'm going to get the good car out of this. I'm going to have the wheels refurbished. It's going to have a set of tyres. We're going to do an oil change on it. We're going to get everything sorted out, and we're going to make this car nice again. Make the brown Volvo great again is the slogan for a hat. The motorhome, Luke's on his way up later this afternoon to put the brakes back together and put it back down, and then it should start to move under its own steam. I haven't started this up for ages. It's been a little bit neglected, but you can't tell because it's so dark and damp, but it's looking beautiful inside here. It's such a cool motorhome. And I didn't realise that. Let me show you this in the dark. I'm wearing wellies in the motorhome. The wife will kill me. Let me show you this. Look, I didn't realise that Phil's little shelf doubles up as a perfect surfboard rack. That's my new surfboard there in its red sock. Surfboard case, if you will. So, yeah, that's cool. I accidentally built a surfboard rack in my motorhome. There's nothing more to say about the motorhome. I feel very silly about the fact that it's been neglected for so long, but it kind of is what it is. Right, Mouldy, sort yourself out while I'm gone. Okay, lastly, before I conclude this video, I think a guy with an American car that looks a little bit like the Bluesmobile is going to come up and buy the wheels off the Audi, because when I said the other day, could you please contact me, he did. But I'm going to put him off today because the weather's foul. Let's just talk about this 3 Series van before we conclude the video, because this video's already spanned 2 days. So, slightly dirty, 3 to 8 manual. I'm telling you, this car drives so well. It's so cool. Inside, it's just a, you know, pretty bog spec leather 3 Series. In the back, I've done the carpeting, and I'll tell you what I've also got in the back of here. Oh, go on, we'll show you. I'll show you. I'm going to get them out. I'm going to show you what I'm up to. All right, give me 2 seconds. Now that it's empty, see, it's quite cool in the back of this. It's got loads of potential. Let me show you. Let me show you what I bought off the Facebook Marketplace. This is for the transit van. These are Mercedes Sprinter seats, because I needed to make my transit van a 5-seater, because we were thinking about doing a big road trip. So we'll be able to bolt the base into the transit van. Then I've got 2 seats in the back for the kids. Then we've got 2 get out of Dodge vehicles. One that does high speed stuff and one that does low speed stuff. One that is hopefully permanently going to be moored somewhere sunny, and then one to go to and from. I think you can sort of see where we're going with our escape plan. Right, that will do for today. That is the end of this rather haphazard car video. No new cars coming in. Bron's just delivered the BMW. He's just texted me now saying that's arrived. New owner should hopefully be happy with that. Oh, yeah, get yourself that. All the 3 Series van in the next Geoffle. The link is in the pinned comment. It's going to be end of November. Might push into mid-December, because I don't think we're going to be in the country. Because it's cheaper to be abroad than it is to rent in the UK. But that genuinely is a story for another day. But we've got a busy few days coming up to get everything sorted. Anybody want to buy any cats? No, I'm only joking, they're not for sale. So it's not the end of the video, because Mrs. G's just phoned me. She's just reversed to let someone through whilst off buying raw milk. And she's gone down the curb and got her car stuck. I've got a tow rope. Let's go and rescue her. Thunderbird 2.
Why aren't you wiping?
Why am I not wiping my windscreen?
Yeah.
Because this Ford Transit is an incredible old reliable thing, but ask me what the one thing that has broken is.
I don't know, the window wiper?
Yeah, and I only knew that today. I must have never driven it in the rain. They don't do anything, look. The one day that we need window wipers. Right, we'll have to rescue Mrs. Geoff.
She fell in a puddle.
She fell in a puddle.
Well, her car fell in a puddle.
Car fell in a puddle. Apparently it's both wheels, so it's whether we're going to be able to do it, and this time rescue Ron, isn't it? Oh my goodness.
There she is.
Wow.
Oh.
She has done a good one. Wow. All right.
Don't think we're going to get that out.
You.
I'm going to stop recording.
All right, darling.
Can I stop recording?
Oh, you're cold, babe. Oh. You're all right. Wow.
I know.
I mean, that's good.
I think Land Rover was coming at me and I was going to reverse down to the inlane, but they got one there.
So where did he go?
So I started reversing back
Yeah.
and I ended up there.
Where did Land Rover go then?
Well, they went past.
They didn't see that you'd fallen off the road?
Yeah. Well, what can they do?
Well, they're in Land Rover.
There's a woman in it.
What she was. Right. Let's have a look.
I thought from the photo that Mrs. G sent me that this was going to be an easy job, but it's not. Look at this. It's right off the road, and this front left one is almost off the ground. So we've only got drive from one wheel. Obviously this wheel, oh yeah, after we got it repaired. After we had it repaired, she did it again. But whatever, it's winter, who cares? Good job, I'm wearing my wellies today. Normally I'd be barefoot. So what we need to do, because she said it didn't sound good when she went down here, what we need to do is basically get a rope attached to the front, go right hand down, and try and pull and drive the car out at the same time. That's what we've got to do. It's going to be interesting because it's pretty grounded. Failing that, Luke's got an hammer rock and probably better equipment. Most of my good equipment is in my Volvo 850 diesel that's in Bulgaria. So, right. Let's see if we can do this. Firstly, I've got to get... I could probably try and do it in reverse, to be fair, because I've got a good strong hook on the front there. So if I get Mrs. G's tow hitch onto here, the towing eye, sorry, then we should be good. So let me get things prepped.
Well, what happened was I got rammed off the road by a Range Rover. And then they just drove off and left me. My poor car. It's a bit of an embarrassment, really, isn't it, my car?
Yeah, tell them about that back end of it.
Yeah. I was minding my own business and this lamppost came out of nowhere.
Lampposts and Range Rovers just flying out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Was there even a Range Rover?
Yes, there was.
So I would have called Rescue Ron, but I've sent him down to London to deliver that BMW. He pulled me out. To be fair, I'm not blaming you because I've done this. I did this in the Hillman Minx. After that car show, the Minx broke down. I rolled back to try and get out of someone's way and fell off the road. I couldn't get out. Ron had to rescue me.
Yeah, but I'm sure it
I
wasn't.
didn't do both wheels though. You could have like full on fallen in. I mean, you wouldn't have drowned, like, but
It's not about how deep it is, you know, you're drowning.
Come on, just film.
So what you doing?
Well, I don't know where the hook's gone. This used to have a good strong hook on it, so I could just, but that's gone missing for some reason. So I'm going to attach that to that with this strap that should be fairly strong. And then we're going to, I'm going to reverse. You're going to go hard. You're going to go hard.
I am.
You're going to go hard right and down, yeah? So you're going to steer to the right and you're going to accelerate as hard as you can and we're going to pull you out.
I don't like that.
Well, it's either that or I'll get the small one to do it. If the other one was here, he'd do it, he'd love it. His clutch control's brilliant now. Right, we're ready.
Ooh.
You jump in the car and I'll get Small Bean out to film. Pretend I didn't just nearly drop my phone in the river. You have the phone while I do this and just tell people what happened.
Oh, no.
You can either film me or you can flip the camera.
Recording in 3, 2, 1.
And the most unfortunate continuity error ever, Small Bean had the camera the wrong way around. So he clicked record for the bit that wasn't meant to be recorded, and then when he was meant to be recording, he clicked a button and then didn't record it. So we didn't catch the victorious moment on camera. It's all right, dude. It's fine. Maybe a bit more practice at being a cameraman next time.
I'm going in Mummy's car.
You're going to Mummy's car, yeah, all right. But that one's got heated seats. The important thing is we're out and everybody's fine. So now we can go home, and that is the end of the video.
Thank you.
No problem.
My husband.
It absolutely stinks of clutch inside of this transit van now, but she's out. I can't believe we didn't film that. That was my victorious moment. Gutted. Oh well, right, time to go home and have a cup of tea. And never leave the house again, unless you're going to an airport. Maybe later in the week. Right, that is the end of the video. Curveball! That's not the end of the video. The farmer's just texted me saying he's around if I want to use the pressure washer. Obviously I want to use the pressure washer because I want to clean my Volvo. So we're going to get some diesel, and then we're going to back up the farm, and then we'll drag the brown Volvo out again, and we're going to clean it. What an exciting video this has turned out to be. I'm absolutely gutted we didn't capture the moment though. Oh, poor little Bean. He was really sad that he didn't capture it for me. I'm going to have to do something special for him later to show that I'm not, it's all right, you know, it's fine. You can disappoint your father. Been disappointing my father for years. Oh, let's get this car washed. Diesel first. Here we go. Look, I'm at the petrol station. I've just got chatting to this gent because I like his ST170. You said you've got what? A T230?
A T230 and the RS.
Focus T230?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's the crossover between the RS Cosworth Escort and the RS thing. They only made 8 of them.
Really?
Yeah. And I got one.
And this one has only done 40,000 miles?
Yeah.
Love it.
The RS has done 47.
Yeah.
And the T230 has done 28.
Nice. So probably Ford guy then?
Yeah, and I got 2 Escorts.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
I got a Mark 6 RS 2000.
Yeah.
4x4.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And a 1300 Eclipse Mark 4.
Beauty.
And a Cougar.
You got a Cougar?
Yeah.
Nice.
Cougar,
yeah. Oh, good man. All right. I'm glad I stopped to say hello. Brilliant.
Look up T230.
I will do. Yeah.
Focus Mark 1 T230. They did a T190, a T230, and a 250.
Yeah.
The 250 is the real rare one. I think they only made 4.
Nice. All right. If you have a look at Geoff Buys Cars on YouTube,
yeah.
I do the odd video. I've got got subscribers, and I make little videos about cars. You see, so I thought, well, yeah, we get you on a video.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. See you later. Check this out. He wasn't making it up. Look, this is a listing from Passion Ford 2012. Ford Focus T230 Super Red, designed as a prototype for the RS Mark 1. T230 name was chosen to signify that they have turbocharged engines and 230 horsepower. So this is one that was for sale. It has been customised, but they essentially looked like this. I'm not sure about all these vents and these headlights and stuff, so I mean, I'm glad they didn't make many of these, because the Focus RS Mark 1 is a wonderful thing. Just ask Richard from Challenger Road, he's got one and I love it. But there you go, the T230 is a thing. Wow, I learned something at a petrol station. Also, I firmly believe if you're out and about and you see someone in a cool car, I always have to say to them, excuse me, I like your car, because I just want to appreciate other people's vehicles, and it always gets me into really interesting conversations like this one. Right, now we've got some diesel, let's go back up the barn. And now once again, as happened in the last time I made a haphazard video, Luke is up here to fix the motorhome. Well, not to completely fix the motorhome. So I'm going to jumpstart Brown Beauty, take it for a wash. Luke's going to come back in here and rebuild all the brakes on the motorhome. I didn't realise all of that was happening in today's video, and nor did you, and neither did I. Let's fire up Brown Beauty. Right. Can the GOOLOO still do it? I think it's down to... I've been charging my phone on it all afternoon as well. 59%. Let's give it a boost again. There we go. Yeah, it's got USB, so you can charge your phone on it. Is it going to fire up? Easy! No messing around with the GOOLOO. We like the GOOLOO. Right. I'll take the GOOLOO with me, because once I've pressure washed it, I'm going to need to do that again. You're going for a wash, and you're getting some brakes. Cool. What a day. What a Daimler. Give me a shout out if you remember that. Crikey. Don't know if I was crazier back then or I'm crazier now. I dread to think what I look like. Probably covered in Volvo. That's looking way better. I'm going to do the engine bay. Don't tell Luke. But to be fair, if I break the car, at least Luke's here. Of course, as you know, this means we've got a GOOLOO again, doesn't it? We'll GOOLOO again. Yes, get on your GOOLOO. Yeah, viewers of a sensitive disposition, you shouldn't watch this bit. I've done this before. It's going to be fine. I did once ruin a car doing this, but we won't talk about that. There is a link for that video in the pinned comment. It's quite funny. I've got half a car in my eye. Now there's a lot of wires and like plug connections and cables and plugs and sockets in here. It's important to make sure this bit's really clean. And your alternator as well, yeah. This video at this stage is just for me. Right, so that's all done. It's a lot cleaner now, and I feel really good about the car. This is a really rare car. There aren't many of them. I know I've had two in the exact same colour and the exact same year, but that's it. I don't know where any other brown ones are. If you know where a brown V70 cross country like this is, let me know, because I want to know where they all are. As I say, I know of two, and that's it. I reckon there's one more that someone's messaged me about that's parked on a farm somewhere. I think that's where they all are. I think they're all on farms, neglected from very long-term ownership. Like this one came from long-term ownership, and the brown one, the manual one I had as well, came from very long-term ownership. And as these owners are dying, sadly, these cars are getting unearthed. So that's when the next one's going to be found. It's a bit like Willy Wonka and his golden ticket, except I'm the only person that wants it. Listen to this though. Genuinely, the 2.4 engine, the turbo, is such a peach. It's not quite as wild as the T5, the 2.3, but it's just, I find it more drivable. And although the manual one was a nicer car, it was in way better condition, and it was above this car in terms of caliber in every way. I prefer this one, because for some reason I like crap cars. Let's go see how Luke's getting on in the barn. Okay, so we're finishing up today in a much better position. This car can sit in this section of the barn to dry off tonight. Dry off. And it looks way better now it's clean. It was feeling all sorry for itself when it was muddy. Now that it's clean, I'm back in love with it. Also, I really like this car. So hopefully we can get it rescued just because it's a nice one. But the smoking exhaust worries me a little bit. And for the record, you all saw on video, it was smoking before I pressure washed the engine bay. I got a dead clean battery though. Let's go find Luke. I'm gonna film that. I just shouted to Luke, how you getting on? And he said, I hate rusty brakes and I hate brake drums. Don't worry, Luke, we can't see anything anyway. So what are you doing? You're refitting the wheel cylinder. What does the wheel cylinder do at the back here?
When you press the pedal,
yeah,
it just forces the two shoes outwards.
Yep.
Which then apply the pressure to the outer drum.
Yeah, the old-fashioned way before everything had brake discs.
This one's good because it's got a load valve on the back.
Yeah.
As long as those work, they're quite simple.
Yeah.
But it's old-fashioned technology, but they're still using it today on some cars.
Yeah. I'm always shocked when I see a new car with drums on the back, because it's usually a sporty model with like big wheels, and it's a high trim level, but it's a real base level car. Yeah. The little Yaris's and stuff.
It is a pain. They're a pain, but they're all right when they work.
Yeah, exactly. So just rebuild this one and then
I've had
put it all back together.
The pipe work, that was the whole problem.
Right.
See where it just spirals around when you undo it on the little bit.
Yeah.
It's already been done in copper.
Yeah.
I've used copper nickel pipe this time. It's a superior pipe.
Yeah. So where's your new pipe? Is it in there somewhere?
Yeah.
Amazing.
You won't see it. You'll have to get under there to see it. But
okay.
Both sides just new.
All right. Fine. All right. Lovely. Getting there. Be done in 3 weeks. Right, do you know what? That's the end of the video. The actual end of the video, not all those pretend end of the videos earlier on. thank you very much indeed for watching. Let me know if you did make it to the end. Luke says he wants another hour on the motorhome. I've got to go and fetch Luke's missus because she doesn't want to drive because the road is flooded, and my wife doesn't want to drive because she fell off the road, so I've got to go be a taxi while Luke fixes the motorhome. Cool. Have a great evening. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you made it. Oh, let's have a code word. The code word is those sheep look a bit wet. Right, do you know what's funny? I kept telling everyone that it was the end of the video. I've said that's the end of the video about 4 times.
I remember.
And it hasn't been the end of the video. And do you know what the best bit is?
What?
Do you remember earlier on in the video? You might not remember this, but you guys might. Oh, I saw John's Hot Wheels and I went, oh, I haven't got that one. I now have. That is the blue Mercedes with a cream interior that I saw earlier on. And somewhere in the back here, we've also got a yellow Dodge Viper, and this is for Luke. It's a Chevy Silverado. It's an EV, and if you look carefully, which you can't on camera, it's got 2 surfboards on the back. So there we go, a Hot Wheels hunt. And I'm really happy that I found the blue Merc with the beige interior, because I didn't even know they did that one, because I hadn't watched that. Because we haven't watched any geeky Hot Wheels videos for a while, have we?
Have you said on YouTube that you've wanted a McDonald's milkshake?
I don't know why I've been craving a McDonald's milkshake, but you've given the game away now, and I think all my viewers know that I do not eat McDonald's. We don't eat at McDonald's, really, do we? I can't even tell you the last time we had a McDonald's, but today, for some reason, I'm going to blame the solar flare. You know, sometimes the sun gives off this crazy energy, and I think that crazy energy made me want a McDonald's milkshake, so that's what we're having. Right, thanks everybody for watching this video. This is the actual end of the video.
I hope.
What do you think could happen on the way home that would mean that I'd have to film another bit?
Floods?
Floods, yeah, floods, alien invasion, yeah.
The end of diesel cars.
The end of diesel cars. So if we come across floods, aliens, or the end of diesel cars on the way home,
You'll have to say that
Yeah.
it wasn't the end of the
it's like the cinema, isn't it? You know, if you get up and go when the credits start,
Yeah.
what do you miss sometimes at the end?
You miss sometimes the end
The
bit.
secret bit at the end after the credits, yeah.
That's what we did with the Minecraft movie.
That's right. So what I'll do now is I'll have 3 minutes of black screen, just in case there's another bit at the end. Brilliant. Thanks for watching. What have you got to say?
Please consider subscribing.
Please consider subscribing. Bonus bit at the end of the video. It's definitely not as good as I remember. Strawberry milkshakes from McDonald's. I mean, it's a little treat in it. I know they're rubbish. I know they're made of probably sawdust, and it's not food. But even they used to be better than this. Never mind, childhood ruined. Just like I'm doing my very best to ruin yours.
Wait, what? Anyways, I'm pretty sure they've changed their recipe.
I know, and they probably make it out of mashed up pieces of paper. And
Like they bleached the chicken, and the chicken nuggets aren't even chicken, they're just bones.
McDonald's chicken nuggets are one of the worst things you can eat. That's the problem. It's amazing that they make it so tasty when it's hardly even food. And that is the real end of the video.
Sure?
I have no idea.